moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks. And it's Wicks in at the 2. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
Here's Wicks. He's guarded by White. Pass to Garnett. Oh! And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's Tatum. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kick out to Brown. Off the mark there with a 3. We played just over a minute here in the first. Garnett passes to Wicks. Whoa! And he goes in for the dunk.
Are you serious? It's incredible how easy he makes that look, B.A.
This dude makes the spectacular look easy. Pure athletic ability there. Pritchard gets it to go.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's Pritchard following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Here's Dub. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
And here's Tatum. Screen by Horford. Three-pointer. Tatum. Shot is good. Tatum's got 6.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Dub, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Simons is checked in for Pritchard, and that's good as he hits both shots.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. To the middle. The kick to Tatum. From 17. No good on the shot.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Wicks. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Brown with it. He's scoreless from about 16. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum passes to Brown. Takes the three, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. 9 points in the game, and so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. New York in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Dub, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Wicks. He's guarded by White. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Brown. No made baskets yet.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by New York.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
On the take, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Tatum inside, and the shot goes. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Takes it inside. Oh, okay then.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Now here's Simons. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Number 8. First team foul. Celtic substitution. Neemias Queta. Chris Boucher. Sam Hauser.
Here's White. 6 points for him. Queta, pass to Simons. Shot clock at 5. The three is up. Unable to get that one. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And it's Dub in at the point guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Simons. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Here's Dub. Oh! Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And it's Simons missing. The Knicks with the lead. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a two-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
Here's Silk. Drains the triple. Silk's got 6 points in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
You like how Derek White scans the floor, always aware of where the opportunities are. Nicely done.
Wicks the pass to Garnett. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Simons. Oh, it's stolen. Fast break, New York. He goes up. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Back to White. Shoots from 12. Inside. White gets it to go.
To me, this is when Derek White is at his most dangerous. When the jumper is falling, it opens up the other aspects of his game.
Dub passes to Boomer. Picked his pocket. Pritchard finds Brown. Back to Pritchard. Kick out to Brown. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Driving to the basket. Here's Dub. There's the block. They get it back. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
To the paint. Here's Queta. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. All by himself. The three is up. And the basket by Dub. And now it's a 12-point Knick lead.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
Dub passes to Wicks. Here's Dub. And he dunks it down.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside Tatum. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
New York leading by 5. Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2020.
Oh, wow! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second.
Jason Tatum's never going to hesitate to move the basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Here's Silk.
That's a bad
my!
man right there.
lays it down. Wow.
Oh, my. He's got a little something special for us here, B.A.
Yeah, you know he does. And now they built the lead. This is when he breaks out the crazy moves. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Horford, he's checked in for Boston.
Let me hear you once again.
To the inside, here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Wicks. He's got 12. And Pritchard comes to help. Wicks the pass to Dub. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Boomer. The 3-ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
White the pass to Pritchard. Now Tatum fires it. And Boston again with the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
New York leading by 6. There's 39 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Boomer. His last outing, he had 24 points. And Boston pushing it up now. And it's Tatum missing. New York has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Pritchard surviving the D. White for 3. A 3-ball from the corner. Derek White.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
He knocks it down. Wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to...
The previous play is under review.
And see if he got it off in time.
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But to me, it looked like he got it off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
51. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot.
And later on, some more. And that's it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Knicks leading by 5. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Brian, back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Wicks. Launches a 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You never want to foul Tatum in the act. Jason is just one of the best foul shooters in the NBA.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.